Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We still have a little while before we're going to begin. Behind you, you're hearing our Dean Morgan down, or there is spots next to you as you see people come in to enjoy their music. But if you are on a row where there is space, ASL students, thanks. Are you all ready to enjoy one more song here at the Jazz Fest?
Which is directly behind Toby. So do I need to? Okay, so what if I go to the other side? Okay, hang on.
joining us. Thank you, and we hope you will enjoy the program. Please stand and welcome the Natrona County High School HSJROTC.
Thank you. Thanks and appreciation to women who have served in America's fighting forces. Gratitude, and we are all very proud of you. Bobby joins me in sending our great appreciation to all those who have served and to all those who continue to serve this great country. We know that your sacrifices, as well as those of your family and friends, have not come easily. We share our lasting appreciation for your efforts to keep America safe and secure. With warmest regards, John Barrasso. We all understand why we're here today. Officially, today is a day set aside to recognize and celebrate the women and men that have served our country in military service. Please remember that each veteran here today is unique. Each veteran here has a story to tell. I would suggest to the young people here that you reach out to a vet and have them tell you their story. Some served this country in wartime, some served this country during peacetime, but they all served. Even though they have one thing in common, we all raised our hand and took an oath to serve. We did it willingly. We did it without expecting anything in return. We felt it was our duty and an important thing to do. So today, we here at Dean Morgan choose to give something back to those that served. Today is about saying thank you to those who took the oath to serve our country. So to the veterans assembled here today, and on behalf of the school district, Dean Morgan Middle School, all of us here in the gym, and those watching us live on our live video stream across the world, theoretically, thank you for your service to our country. Please join me in a round of applause as we celebrate our veterans. Bear with me, students. When we say thank you, we speak with good purpose. So to the young people here, say thank you more often. Thank a police officer, a firefighter, a teacher, your parents, and thank a friend. They're all here to help and serve you. It feels good to say thank you. And trust me, it feels good to hear it. So in that spirit, thanks to all of you that had a hand in putting on this celebration. Our wonderful musicians, our directors of music, Mrs. Flanagan, Mr. Klauser, Mrs. Eastwood, the Morgan mentors, Ms. Baden with the ASL students. Thank you. And anybody else I didn't mention, thank you for putting on such a great celebration of the great people seated here today. And again, one last time, thank you, veterans, for your service.
I'm a member of the Morgan Mentors, a group that works in our school and community to try and create a better place. While reading about Veterans Day, I stumbled on a speech written for the American Legion. I would like to share a portion of these thoughts with you today, this afternoon. When then Governor Ronald Reagan introduced returning prisoner of war John McCain at a speaking engagement in 1974, the future president asked, "Where do we find such men?" He He was speaking of many veterans when he answered, "We find them in our streets, in the offices, the shops, in the working places of our country, and on the farms." In other words, President Reagan was referring to ordinary people accomplishing extraordinary things. Veterans come in all shapes and sizes, young and old, rich and poor, black and white, and nearly every category in between. They are men and women who served or still serve America. And their families are diverse as well. We need to remember the wives who briefly but anxiously dreaded every doorbell ring or telephone call as their husbands witnessed unspeakable horrors while fighting in hard-to-pronounce villages that most Americans could never find on a map. We need to remember the modern military families who deal with frequent address changes, interrupted employment by spouses, and a disproportionate sharing of parental responsibilities. For what they do for us, military families should also be honored on this Veterans Day. Veterans Day is an important but symbolic way of saying thanks. Dean Morgan is dedicated to remembering the legacy of all veterans because what these men and women have done for us. From defeating communism, racism, and imperialism to liberating slaves, keeping the peace during the Cold War, and battling terrorism today. Veterans have accomplished remarkable things throughout our nation's history. Ladies and gentlemen, veterans have preserved the country that we all love so much. Thank you for all you've done and for allowing me to speak on behalf of our nation's veterans. We are so honored to take the time to celebrate many of our nation's heroes. Thank you. Next on our program is a moving patriotic song entitled Home. This piece, originally performed by Jairus Bentley, features the choir and American Sign Language classes. We hope you find the lyrics inspiring and uniting, as it looks back at our failures and, more than anything else, our greatness.
On a playground where a big part of it. To my fellow veterans, a big brother speaks. Thank you, brothers. Gentlemen and ladies, I was born 1939. We started going east, and they found them pretty good. The next day, Hitler declared war on Poland. Came from the east. We had no choice. We had no chance. We lasted 21 years. 21 days, excuse me. And finally, the Russians and the Germans met in my hometown in Poland, known as Lwów, L-W-O-W, which really translates to City of a Lion, third largest city in Poland. The Germans withdrew and ended up with a Russian occupation. It was ugly. It was really, really ugly. Things got better. June 1943, Germany attacked Russia. So the Germans came back, and our city was a kind of hub for the German resupply. They weren't much better, and everything was short. There was no food, there was no fuel, just, again, ugly. September 1943, summer 1943, I was coming home from school. We always used to go downtown to look at the stores and cars, etc., when you're 15, Anyway, unknown to us, all the streets were blocked off, and Gestapo and SS start checking papers, ID papers. No problem. So I thought. I didn't win on the truck. On the truck. That was the last time I saw him. Anyway, we had no idea what was happening to us. We were put in on a train and shipped overnight somewhere. At that point, we were segregated from the older people. They kept 15 through 18, they kept separate. And at that time, there was a German Luftwaffe officer, which was an Air Force guy, and he spoke to our group through an interpreter, saying, "We would like for you to be our guests." Can I look around? Yes. Can I eat? No. So anyway, we end up, and he asked for a show of hands who would accept his offer to work for the German Air Force building telephone lines. Everybody did. So again, back in the train, we end up somewhere in Czechoslovakia, in a German camp for 2-month training. And let me tell you, it was hard labor. Everything by hand. We dug the holes, we cut the trees, we debarked the trees, we strung the lines, and once we were ready, we were assigned to a company or a battalion of the German senior moment. to the German group who was actually in charge of the labor for the telephone company. And as I said, I was assigned as a climber. We had French climbers at Woodshade, and we would get back on the trucks and leapfrog other units and pick up the line again. This went on quite some time. Our category was great. There were guys unfit for combat for various reasons. We call them uncles. And they made it very, very plain. You work, let you carry you. You don't work, you out of here. So anyway, those are what it's entitled to do. Things were well, except for a little problem with American bombers and American fighter jets. Fighter pilots. I tell you, when they came over, the sky turned black in hundreds. And P-38s and P-40s, I got to know personally very well. I remember one time I was sitting on top of the pole, making ties on the lines, and I saw a P-40 way up there. Next time I looked, he was at 500 feet or so, and he's 50 machine guns. So I just kick free, split up the top, and said, hey, I'm on you. Anyway, things went on. And one good thing about bombers, they were dropping leaflets showing where the front lines. So my buddy and I, they would stand. We were both 15 years of age, and we noticed that we were about, the front lines were about 70 miles from where we were. I said, Stan, we gotta go, we gotta get out of here, because if we get caught by Russians, we're dead. So anyway, Sunday morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, we just left. We walked, going south, we had to go south. So anyway, along the way, we passed several farmers. And the farmers employed Russian Euros because the men were on the eastern front. So anyway, we met a couple of Russian Euros, and they stashed us in the barn, fed us, and got us some clothing, and told us what to go and when not to go. This was very similar to the Underground Railroad during the Civil War. Anyway, finally we ran out of the farmers. So we weren't hungry, but we would only walk at night. So I decided, no, we're hungry. We were paralleling Autobahn, and we saw German outposts. The guy sitting in the chair. I said, let's go see him. We speak fluently German, so we wanted to see him, bullet hole right in the house. So anyway, then I went back, and there's a sign, Achtung Minen. Careful, minefield ahead. We walked through the minefield unknown. So then we took his money, obviously, we took his rations, and I told him, we better be very careful now, because if the Germans catch us with money and food, we history. So finally, the hunger got to us. And what can you do? So we used to sneak into chicken coops and steal eggs and drink it. I couldn't do it now for money and chicken. But when you're hungry. So anyway, I don't know how long we walked. Probably 2 or 3 weeks. But we're getting close. We're still picking up the leaflets from the planes, and it looks like we're really, really close. Well, so again, back in the woods. We're going to sleep in the woods. We're going to be on the highway at night. Around 10 o'clock and around like 6 o'clock in the morning, somebody kicked me real hard. Strange people. Really strange. from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So anyway, we loaded us onto, they had 2 Jeeps, we loaded us on the Jeeps, gave us a Spam and saltine crackers. I thought I went to heaven. So anyway, we stayed with them doing the regular KP mini work in the kitchen. And they referred to us as the mascots. So anyway, things were great. You know, we saved up. We with the right people. They're not going to lose them. They're going to win this. So anyway, comes 19 when ceasefire was April 6th. May 6th to May 1945. And there was a big fight. Yeah, I made it. So anyway, stayed with him, and the company was, so we were there, and by that time I spoke pretty good English. So I acted as an interpreter for the company commander. We used to go to Burgermeister, you know, making deals, make sure the car didn't speed 50 miles an hour in our area, on and on and on. And of course, we had about 10 miles out, we had main gate for the border. It was manned 24 hours, 24/7. Anyway, I get a phone call at night. Here comes the guy. He said, George, we need you. We got a Russian officer at the post so-and-so. So we hop in the Jeep. And this guy wants to sell he wants to buy cigarettes. Because they hadn't been paid during the war. Russians hadn't been paid during the war. They got paid all of a sudden. All who survived. So anyway, so I would be negotiating. And this went on for a while, and finally, the chaplain used to come visit the guys out in the field once a month. And he and I got really close. So he said, would you like to go to church? I said, absolutely. So anyway, he got the wheel rolling, and I got my notice from Frankfurt that I am only going to the States, but they have to check out certain numbers because at that time the visa, wait for visa was 10 years. I wasn't going to wait 10 years. I would have ended up in French Foreign Legion before that. Anyway, Lord will behold, the papers came through, and I sailed out of Bremerhaven, Germany, with a freighter. It took us 9 days to get to New York. When I got to New York, I kneeled down, I kissed the ground. I said, Lord, I'll take it from you. Right again. When I got to Pittsburgh, Polish colony, I didn't fit. It didn't go well. So, in October 1947, I volunteered for the Army. I spent 7 years with 82nd Airborne Division and Special Forces. I had 7 active and 15 standby reserve, and I retired as a sergeant major. That's the story, and I love it. Kokomo from a brother. Love you guys. God bless America.
At this time, we would like to recognize the residents who are with us today. We would first like to Dean Morgan teacher, Marion Temple, Army National Guard, 9 years. Dean Morgan Assistant Principal, Thomas Ernst, United States Marine Corps, 1977 to 1981. Robert Johnson, United States Air Force, 26 years, retired. Cavalier, United States Navy, 2000 to 2006. Dean Morgan teacher, Laura Statsville, United States Navy, active 19 to 1991, reserves 91. Fred Bourne, United States Marine Corps, 1989, 1986, 2000. Lyle Cox, United States Navy. United States Army. Served in Desert Storm and Shield as a member of the 82nd Airborne. Juan Clauser, United States Marine Corps. Dean Petty, United States Army. Served in World War II in the 90th Infantry. Dale Petty, United States Army. Robert Petty, United States Army. Tony Dickinson, dual enlisted in the United States Marines and United States Navy. Shelby Yico, United States Marine Corps. Cliff Evans, United States Marine Corps. Lonnie Dickinson, United States Army. Scott Stender, United States Coast Guard. Cody Case, United States Army, 2010 to 2013. Henry Prado. Rodney Willis, Catherine Cook, United States Army. Ted Means, United States Army. William Daisy, United States Marine Corps, 1972 to 1976. Jeremy Hansen, United States Coast Guard, 2001 to 2005. Casada, United States Navy, 1968 to 1976. Ed Engel, United States Marine Corps. Josh Giarman, United States Marine Corps, 1992 to 1996. Paul Jim Pike, United States Air Force, 1989. And Jerry, Army, 1952 to 1955. Salveson Carroll, United States Air Force, 1980 to 2000. Kathy Tisler Cook, Army, 1968 to 1971. Louis Shepard, Army, 1993 to 2016. Tremaine Parker, United States Air Force and Army, 1996 to 2005. Lyles Lindstrom, Air Force in 2011 to 2016. Tom Wiley, Army, 8 years. Haya Puraya, Navy, 2 years. Dean Llewellyn Smokey, Army, 3 years. Brad Brown, Army, 6 years. years. Gwenda Scholl, United States Army, 13 years. Fred Taylor, Army, 6 years. Roan Stark, Navy, 17 years. John Greenspan, United States Marine Corps, 3 years. Jack Hoffman, Navy, 4 years. John McQuay, United States Marine Corps, 3 years. J. Daw Hoffman, Army, 4 years. Jason Alder, Army, 3 years. Jin Shemaki, United States Marine Corps, 6 years. Jessica Kirsch, United States Army, 11 years. Caitlin Chadson, United States Navy, 4 years. Kyan Neiffer, United States Marine Corps, 5 years. Eugene Dobbins, Ryland Guard, 7 years. Michael L. Smith, Army National Guard, 22 years. Though we do not have the names of all those in attendance, we would still love to recognize and celebrate you as well. Would all other veterans please stand, and one of our Morgan mentors will bring you a certificate of our appreciation. We're out of certificates. We're out of certificates. Though words will never be enough, and thank you certainly doesn't begin to tell you how grateful we are, we would like to take a few minutes to make sure you know how thankful we are for your time and service.
Service and sacrifices. Thank you for your service, as you guys must have done for our
Veterans are the reason I have all of my freedoms I have today. Thank you.
Thank you for making me proud to be an American. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for your service and sacrifice.
Thank you for protecting my home and family.
Thanks for all you do. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for your service. We really
Thank you for giving us the right to be free. Thank you for all the service you have done for us. Thank you for fighting for our freedom. Thank you from Dean Morgan. Again, thank you for your service. We would be remiss to not take a moment to remember those who are no longer with us. Please join us as we take a moment of silence in honor of the service and sacrifice of veterans throughout the history of our great nation. We would again like to thank you for all that you've done and for all that you will continue to do. Thank you for coming today, and we look forward to visiting with